Meet the Effortless Healing Companion, a listening space for women in overwhelm. I want you to know this, my friend. You're not failing at healing. You're exhausted from being managed. From plans you can't sustain and from advice that turns your body into a project, something that needs to be fixed. But you don't need another plan telling you what to do. What you need is a different relationship that you can cultivate. Being told what to do, even when it's well-meaning, even when it's evidence-based, can often create inner resistance. It can even lead to shutting down emotionally. The thing is, when there are too many inputs, you may not feel that you can trust any of those signals anymore. I know this in my bones. I have been there myself, and I have supported many women over the years who have experienced this. Because you've tried your best, and yet you are tired. And this pattern doesn't work, but it's not your fault. This pattern doesn't fail because you're inconsistent. It fails because it asks your nervous system to sprint while it's already in survival mode. And here's what it looks like. You get some advice and you try to follow it the best that you can. Then you miss a day and feel really guilty about it. You try and restart, maybe with more discipline this time, maybe with a new expert who has suggested a different set of rules. This leads to more confusion and more self-doubt. And so the pressure costs add up. Second guessing whether you're resting too much or pushing too hard. Feeling like even your self-care has become your homework. And all the while there's this quiet fear underneath. If I stop, I'll get worse. See, it's not that you won't keep on trying. It's that your body can't take more of being pushed around. When the weight lifted, clarity rose. I noticed something. Relief came before change. When I started the intimate WhatsApp group for women on a whim last October, I honestly didn't know what to expect. Even what results they would see. All I knew is that I wanted to offer this group of women a space where they could breathe without being expected to be good at self-care or healing. And without the pressure to perform by having the perfect fitness routine or a perfect low-carb diet. I wanted them to experience what happens when they pause and start trusting their bodies again. In the circle, one woman said she didn't need a new protocol. She needed permission to pause. And when I asked what would change if she could just be with the confusion for a moment instead of solving it, her whole body softened. And here's the pattern I kept seeing. Women don't need more answers in the moment. They need a safe place to hear themselves before the moment rushes them. That's the gap the companion was built to fill. Effortless healing isn't passive. It's agency first, safety first, and body-led. And here's what that means. Anti-protocol as default. That's number one. So there are no rigid rules as the entry point. You're not walking into a system that's already decided what you need. However, I want to point out something here and make it clear that I'm not anti-protocol for all aspects of healing, but I'm certainly anti-overwhelm. Then second point is agency first. You get to choose the pace, the timing, and the depth of your interaction and engagement. Nothing is prescribed for you, and nothing is missed when you don't show up. Number 3, nervous system safety. We reduce pressure first so you can hear your body's signals once again. And yes, this especially matters if you have lived with chronic illness patterns, autoimmune uncertainty, or protocol fatigue. Not more effort, but more signal and certainly less pressure. What the Effortless Healing Companion is and isn't. The Effortless Healing Companion is a listening space. It is designed to reduce pressure, not product performance. So what is it? It's a reflective, low-demand pause space. It is built to respect your agency, that is your power to choose and to decide. So there are no streaks, no nagging, and no accountability voice. You open it when you want, and nothing is missed when you don't. So companion in this context means consistent, neutral, and non-intrusive presence. What it is not therapy, not coaching, and definitely not medical care. It's also not a diagnostic tool or a supplement or fitness planning tool. It's not a protocol generator, not a tracking or optimization app. It's actually reflective support, not medical advice, and most importantly, it's built around listening, not fixing. So if you're here, you might be, if it's resonating with you at all, it's probably because you're not looking for more education or more structure. What you're looking for is actually a way back to yourself. So you might be here if you're tired of being told what to do, especially by people who don't live in your body and can't experience what it is going through. You can follow plans for a week until life happens. You're overwhelmed by the shoulds, even when they're well-meaning. And you keep asking, am I resting too much or not enough? You crave simplicity, not another system. And you don't want to be alone, but you also don't want to be managed. And you want support that increases self-trust, not dependency. You want a gentle place to return to when you feel restless and lost, and you've tried protocols, supplements, strict routines, and you're done living in constant evaluation. You're navigating long-term health challenges and want something that doesn't add pressure to your nervous system. The proof is small, and that's why it's real. You see, relief doesn't need drama. This pilot group that we're running currently has only 3 women, so I'm not offering big promises here. But I'm paying attention to what happens in the first few minutes. Here's what they actually said. One described the difference as agency. You initiate the contact. It's more of a pull than a push. Another named the felt effect. It just slowed me down, made me a little bit more peaceful. She described the moment of interruption as relief. Just breathe, and that just helped me to pause. And she defined companion as presence, not performance. Somebody who's just with you without judging. The third gave the most important feedback of all, the edge or the outlier case, controlling, which is exactly the kind of signal I want early so the companion becomes less pressuring, not more. So the proof right now isn't results, it's the signal quality that is showing up. It's about that one exhale, a pause in the middle of feeling overwhelmed, one moment of realizing, I can handle this. That's the work. So this is what I want you to know. You don't have to do this alone, and you don't have to be told what to do to be supported. This is companionship, but without pressure. A place you can return to on your own terms. And if you want to understand more about the effortless healing stance, you can read this. I've shared the link in the Substack post or the link below. And if you want to know more about the story behind why I built this, I will share the link again below. And if you want to be notified when the companion opens next, you can join the waitlist. I have shared the link below. All the details are there. Because you don't need more pressure. You need a place to listen. Simplify wellness and amplify life.